Hello, and welcome to another West New York Brews Tuesday review. My name is Scott, and I am with West New York Brews, and I am going to talk to you today about the Serial Killer Grain Mill from Adventures in Homebrewing. Okay, now I want to compare this to a Barley Crusher, which is another grain mill in a similar price range, and not necessarily to the Monster Mill or anything more expensive. We're talking two rollers. And since I have only one grain mill, I can't actually go side by side on this. What I can do is go spec side by side and show you the pieces of the Serial Killer and let you know how it does the job which you're expecting it to do, which is to crush grain. So, the Serial Killer was on sale when I purchased it in December. It was on sale for $89, which compared to the $150 of the Barley Crusher is quite a great deal. So taking a look at homebrewing.org, which is where you will find the Barley Crusher as well as the Serial Killer, they look almost exactly the same if you're talking about the 7-pound hopper option. Wow, that was a weird thing to say. Okay, the 7-pound hopper option. Anyway, they both come with a 7-pound hopper option. They both come with the handle. They both come with the base that will allow you to set it atop a bucket. So, for $136.99, it looks like, for the Barley Crusher, with an average rating of 5 stars and 16 reviews, versus the Serial Killer at $99 currently, with 141 reviews, with an average rating of 5 stars. So, Barley Crusher, you have two mills, each one of them, two rollers, each one 5 inches long, 1.5 inches in diameter, which is exactly the same as the Serial Killer. The gap adjustment is extremely easy to do on the Serial Killer. I'm not exactly sure how easy that is to do on the Barley Crusher, but based on the pictures, I'm going to bet it's almost exactly the same thing. On the Serial Killer, you unscrew 2 thumb screws on the back, and then you set the adjustment knob, which the Barley Crusher also has an adjustment knob, and then you tighten the screws on the back, and it stays at that level. Now, the Barley Crusher, you can go from 0.015 to 0.07 thousandths of an inch, with the default marked and set at 0.039. Now, there is no default set on the Serial Killer, and you can go from 0.025 thousandths all the way up to 1/10th of an inch. So let's talk about the other parts here. If you are going to throw a screw gun on these things, an electric drill, both of them will accept it without any adapters. And they suggest going at 300 RPM on the Serial Killer. And I have a Porter Cable cordless drill from Lowe's, and I looked it up. If you put it on setting 1, it goes from 0 to 400 RPM, so you want to go at about 75% of that. Or if you can track something on the crankshaft, you can try to count how many times it's going per second. It's not scientific what I'm doing, but I'm trying to get right at about 300 RPM as suggested for the Serial Killer. And the Barley Crusher is suggesting to go at 500 RPM. So I suppose you could crush a little bit faster with the Barley Crusher, but the speed of your crush is also going to affect the size of your crush. So you want to make sure that you're using what's best for you anyway, right? If you find that you want to crush just a little bit slower, then by all means crush just a little bit slower or faster. I think you're going to get a finer grind if you go faster. I have mine set between 0.025 in 0.05, which I'll bet is very similar to the default gap in the Barley Crusher, but it is nice and very easy to adjust either of them, it would seem. So I'm getting a great crush out of my Serial Killer, and it's easily adjustable, which is good. So I guess what it comes down to is the price. The price is $40 cheaper for the Serial Killer. We're going to see how long it lasts. It seems like it's in good condition. It seems like it's made out of high-quality materials. But I guess only time will tell, right? It has a 1-year warranty. The Barley Crusher doesn't mention a warranty. Oh, they're both not intended for cracking corn. But I don't crack corn. So I don't care. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I find that so funny too. So thank you for watching the Serial Killer here on the Tuesday Review. Check us out every week where I'm going through something that I really like or I really hate, but I still use in my homebrew setup. This is West New York Brews. Check us out at WNYBrews.com. Thank you for watching.